right, yeah, good morning this morning. You're welcome to this live presentation. It is obviously the same moment to have you join us right live here on Gate.io. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. My name is Helgiod, and of course, I'll be your host for today. And then today we have a very, very important discussion, which I think it's in my own opinion, very, very necessary and of course needful, right? And I know you might be thinking of some, I would say, yeah, some, some thoughts might be going right in your mind, and you might be trying to understand what exactly is Cheelee. How is that a necessary one, right, in your own mind? I think whatever it is that you might be considering, well, right, your thoughts and your take on that might be very, very correct. We want to know what Cheelee is. Of course, we're going to begin with coin market cap and see a little bit about the token, right, the platform. For you all to hand on trade here on Gate. Well, if you're not aware, I want to tell you something that you have to basically join us right here on Gate.io so you can have access, right, to and some air packet or red packet that would be potentially dropped on the page, and so you have the chance also to have some needful tips and benefits, right? So of joining us, if you're on YouTube, please join us right here on Gate. The link to the video is of course attached to the description right below. And I think without any further ado, we've got to just continue in what we have to learn. So because Cheelee is an important project in my opinion, which I think everyone has to gain strands. When I mean strand, gain insight into what the project is all about. It's all about. There is no hesitation to understanding what the project pushes, and I think it's also very, very necessary for us all to learn specifically what the project is all about. Without any further ado, I'll be walking you through the CHEEL website, because beginning from beginning from beginning from the overview that this particular platform will bring for us. Meanwhile, I'll start with the token analysis, not token, I mean tokenomics, the token economics of Cheelee. All right, so I think we've got to check through that and have some information about Cheelee. First off, Cheelee is a project that is already audited by Static. Yeah, you can see this right here, right now, and of course, that link will take us right there. So I think we have to understand and note that about Cheelee. First off, I think it's quite necessary that we have that discussion about what Cheelee. And that aside, it's important to also note that historically, Cheelee has its all-time high I would say some few months ago, right? Some few months ago, and I think it's also in our own interest, very, very necessary for us to have this discussion about Cheelee. So sorry, I'm trying to just ensure that we have a better display, right? Which I think is going to be very, very necessary for us all to do. I believe we are all on the same page. There's no discussion of any kind. All right, so yeah, I think this is so needful that we just have it this way. It's better. Yeah, so back to what we're discussing about. It's also necessary for us to state, right, factually, and I would say experientially, that you have to toggle over to the home page of Cheelee and get over to get home page of Gate, right, and get over to the trade session spot, and there you input CHEEL, right, and then you get Cheelee, all right, USDT. Well, while that will be opening, I want you well, the certification of static is not what we're really after, because we already have that link right displayed. I want to note that Cheelee, right, as its tag around art, fashion, and of course it was socialization. It has a maximum supply of 1 billion units of Cheelee token, and of course that also is equal amount of the supply. The current fully diluted market cap of Cheelee sits at a whopping sum of 13 billion United States dollars. Obviously you can have that figure right here, right? And of course the ticker symbol of Cheelee is CHEEL, just like chill, as the song say, wait a bit, or relax, rest a bit. So it's pronounced chill, and I think, in my own opinion, the pronunciation is Cheelee. Yeah. So I think, yeah, and of course, currently it's having a tradable market price at $2.10. So I think, yeah, that is it about Cheelee. I'll be walking you through ecosystem after we've discussed about the tokenomics just now. I want us to get into understanding Cheelee from the ecosystem perspective. Before we get into technical analysis on Cheelee, I'll give an overview on Cheelee. Cheelee is going to be listed right in just 2 days time, basically on Gate, and then it's going to be 2 days, 3 hours and 31 minutes in West African time, right? And there you get to be trading Cheelee. I think it's also very, very important in our own opinion to understand what Cheelee token is all about. Well, I don't know what you'll understand about that. I think we're gonna get right back in a minute. I'll be right back with you all. Sorry, we're very much right back. Yeah, we're right back. So sorry about that. I hope y'all can actually hear me very well. So yeah, can we just continue? Now I want to walk you. Yeah, I want to walk you through. Yeah, let me walk you through what Cheelee is all about, so we can, you know what, continue into the old discussion. Yeah. Now it's labeled and from watching the feed. Now I know you all actually would be aware of how you trading, how you have trading platforms, how you have ecosystems, how you have platforms where you've got to, what is it called, where you've got to, watch feeds and see all of those for free, and there's nothing paid to your account or return. I think it's obviously very different when it comes to this possibility that Cheelee is going to be onboarding. Users now stand the chance, and of course, in my opinion, the optimum chance, right, of enjoying, right, what we would call the token possibility. I'm serious, because you all might be aware of the fact that we have so much, right, to discuss about all of these projects. Yes, we have so little, right, to understand, right, about how the utility can actually impact and, of course, in a positive way, right, influence our life. I'm very serious specifically. So now you might not know, right, that right, you might not know, right, that you you can actually earn from watching feed, and of course that's what we're about to get into. It's actually getting interesting, and I think it's nice to watch how this is gonna be making a lot of rounds. So I think we have to discuss about this and get into it. So let's walk right into the whole ecosystem. GameFi, short video, right, platform, monetize your what, monetize your time spent with Cheelee. It's actually nice to see the word Cheelee, right? And then what else do we have, right? You also have Cheelee is a short video platform with GameFi mechanics that rewards all users for watching their feeds. Now, I think this is something that is not only social finance inclined, it's also sort of some watch to earn mechanics, right? Or some of course Web3 oriented possibility that allows Cheelee to be leading within its own nature, right, of influence. And of course this is one I would say exciting ambience that makes Cheelee to, and that would of course draw your interest to Cheelee. This is how it works, and I think maybe you should hear from the horse's mouth. I'm not sure, but of course let's just walk you through, because that would have been a video, but I think it's necessary. All you need is digital glasses, and then you enter into the old world of Cheelee. Now we're going to walk you through how you're going to be earning. Now it starts with just one major step of faith, maybe I would call it just a leap. It starts with you signing up first, and then getting your digital set for free, digital glasses rather, for free. So when you sign up, wow, I think it's getting more interesting. So you sign up for free, get your digital glasses for free. What do you even do? Watch the feed, right? get the boxes with Lee coins. That's the coins. And then you buy rarer data glasses with your Lee coins. So I think you get Lee coins directly from watching videos in your feed. And then I think you use Lee coins to get data rare glasses. And I won't be surprised, my opinion, because I think it is the Lee, what's it called? The rare glasses could be some sort of NFTs or non-fungible tokens, which you can, hello, yeah, which you can get access to by leveraging your Lee coins, which of course you would hang from watching feeds. I think it's interesting and wonderful to have this. Basically, Cheelee is not only audited by static, it is also audited by pessimistic. And well, I think we would be looking at that in the future. Well, this is a Lee coin. Lee coin is trading at $2.62, whereas Cheelee is starting from $1.4, according to the on-chain real-time, market pricing. Yeah, I think I want to come on walk you through this whole thing in total. Well, it goes around this whole three simple cycle and simple step. The first being that you've got to sign up on Cheelee, right? Very, very important. After you've signed up on Cheelee, the next thing you want to easily do is earning is getting stronger. So let's just hope for the best, which of course I think it Cheelee. There you go. So your glasses hope for the best, which of course I think it Cheelee. There you go. So your glass is just your way to enjoying the whole thing and the whole possibilities that Cheelee can onboard. And it appears as if you and your glass is the way to actually enjoying and entering the full potential, permit me to call it this way, the full possibility that Cheelee can onboard to anyone who cares to really get their feet into the possibilities that were pre-onboard and also earn alongside. I think it's interesting because it's like a double possibility at the same time. In fact, a multi possibility. So you have multiple ways. The first one being this that looks like a Wi-Fi connection, all right, wireless. So just by watching, you have actually sort of triggered some, permit me to put it this way, some nodal possibility wherewith some boxes can drop. And of course, when boxes drop, what do you get? Don't forget, here you go. When boxes drop, you get Lee coins. Get the boxes with Lee coins. And so with the Lee coins, you can buy, which of course you can also use to watch more feeds, of course, with increased or more, more chances of getting those boxes dropping. I think it's a lot of, catalytic possibility with just beginning with just signing up and getting your glasses. So you can of course upgrade your glasses, right? Also with the antenna gem, right? That must be a gem that I think we've got to note and discover in our whole discussion right here. Now, sorry, but while we're doing this, it's important. So now you increase the speed of earning Lee coins, right? Upgrade it with the diamond gem, right? And that's where your lenses come, which is the second logo you have right here, your lenses. So these are the modules or the techniques of, let me just put it this way, the tools you've got to make more gems are what I'll call the modules. So you have about 5 modules, and of course you have a lot of gems. So from the first one being that you have your radar, which of course increases your chances of getting the boxes drop. And of course, when the boxes drop, you have more Lee coins, which you can use to get more rare glasses. And then with the rare glasses, you stand the important chance of also enjoying the speed of any Lee coins, because your lenses are potentially upgradable, and of course you can always upgrade them with diamond gem. So, and there you go with the third point, which is the memory. Now here is the deal. Now with memory, you increase the speed of obtaining CHEEL coins. Now very, very important for you to do. Now you have the chances of increasing the speed coins, all right, the CHEEL coins rather, of obtaining the CHEEL coins, which are available only for those who have attained the level 30 of the year glasses. So that also that definitely brings you to understanding that there are levels into this thing. Come on, there are levels, a lot of levels. You might be wondering, now this sounds so interesting and of course interactive. I think we've got to have a cool music on the ground to have this whole understanding and of course enjoyment. Maybe so we can actually get more better. I want to check if there are questions in the live room. Please, if you're right here on YouTube, you've got to enjoy most of this if you join us here on Gate. That's one opportunity you stand to get by joining us here on Gate.io. You have the chance, right? And of course, let's see. Hello, friends. Good morning from here. All right, it's morning. Now, I want to appreciate you for joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. It's beautiful to have you right here with us. I hope you all are learning something great. It's about Cheelee. It is Cheelee. It's what we are analyzing and discussing. We just right in the ecosystem, and we're exploring the whole potential, the possibility that Cheelee is definitely, great in our faces with. Hey, I hope we're on the same page. Yeah. So I think why the radar, the second being the increased lenses, the third being the memory. You have the possibility of increasing the speed of obtaining more CHEEL coins, right? Once you have been able to upgrade with the SD card gem, which is only available for those who had attained the 30 or the level 30 data glasses. So I don't know how many glasses you can purchase, but obviously I bet to tell you that the more you chill with Cheelee, the more you stand the chance of any elite coins, which of course you can use in turn to buy more glasses. And of course, before you know it, you're already up along the old game and you're right there at the level 30. Well, I think that's interesting all along, because I think they're making the whole ecosystem interactive, interesting, and of course, in my opinion, nice and sweet to all explore, experience, and of course, I would say enjoy. Now, we're going to the fourth important module and the fourth important tool you need to actually get more gems unlocked, and of course, it is the battery. Now, the battery slows down the rate of power discharge while viewing the feed. If you're not aware, the glasses actually have the battery. Now, these data glasses, of course, I think, if in my opinion, it looks like some VR glasses, anyways. And well, very close, not at the best, but of course, yeah, some very sports glasses that look so complex, kind of like some glasses that you might be wanting or imagining only when you're in the Marvels, right? Yeah. So yeah, the battery is very, very important because it basically slows down the rate of power discharge while viewing the feed. So you have to have more power battery. I don't know what you get the battery, and I don't know how you get to recharge. We'll get to discover that possibly later on, but of course at this point you have the the graphene gem, which of course you would use to upgrade the strength of your battery. And the more you upgrade the strength of your battery, the more you have more time to watch feed, the more you have more more energy and more battery to your glasses. And I think yeah, the more the battery, the more the time for viewing, the more the lead coins you earn, the more the chances of you getting to level 30. I think the more it's all intertwined. And then the fifth important point is the frame. There you go, already colored, right? Wow, it's zone right in. The frame slows the pace of endurance, all right, of endurance decrease. Now it's something that what thing bring comfortability when you're in your glasses is a frame, right? If the frame is comfortable, and of course sometimes maybe in my own opinion, maybe sometimes also I would say um classy or flashy, it makes some little difference, I think. Yeah. So eventually, if you get these data glasses, which of course you'd only get when you sign up, don't forget this three-step we made mention of. We are really just discussing about the Cheelee ecosystem. And of course, we're about to get into Cheelee token analysis. It's been almost 20 minutes of this discussion. I hope you all have been able to learn something very great in my opinion, which I think it's necessary, and of course at the same time also important. So there you go. You can always upgrade your frame, right, with a Kevlar gem, right? Upgrading frame is some possibility. Every of the tools from the radar to the lenses, to the memory, to the battery, to the frame, to the what else do you have there, right? I mean, every one of those 5 tools and modules you can basically upgrade, from radar to lenses to memory to battery to frame. You can upgrade, and there you go with Cheelee. I don't know what you all are thinking, but I think yeah, Cheelee is bringing some. I don't want to say but I think yeah, it's Cheelee bringing some. I would say crazy solutions that will bring more exciting, reflex staying power for people to keep watching the feeds and enjoying the whole thing at the same time. Yeah, I think. So yeah, there you go with Cheelee. I think yeah, it's all it's all nice in my own opinion, if you'd ask me. Uh yeah. And more with rarer glasses. So look at this. Ooh, look at this. Now this this glasses get you. This glasses goes for $20,600, right? You can actually buy it now. This one goes for um $8,240. Now the thing is, it's an investment. It looks funny. Yeah, it is. Because look at it, you're having 477 coin. You can actually earn a maximum profit. If you're gonna be cutting it down, say, fine. Excuse me, realistically, if you're gonna be, for me, I would calculate 50%. Let's say you're gonna be earning 200 and like 477 times multiplied by 0.5, you get 200. Excuse me, 38.5 Lee tokens to basically earn, and then you would be able to because I hope you know the price of Lee token here. This is Lee token basically. I hope you know. Yeah, that's Lee token. I hope you know. Let me take it upward so you can see it's well written right here. Well written, well written. We're gonna go back right there. I think, let's see, they're just two tokens, right? You have in the Lee, you have in the what? You have in the Cheelee. So this is Cheelee, this Lee. Cheelee is going for 2 point Cheelee is going for 13.05, Lee is 13.2.62. Now, assuming you got on the $20,600 dollar glasses, right? You can imagine how much you'll be earning literally per day. Multiplying 238.5 Lee tokens by 2.65, the current market rate, that's $630. It looks so strange that in about let's say a month, you almost have gotten the price of the glasses back. You literally accrue 18,960.75 cents, right? It looks so creepy, but I don't know how that's possible. Let's attempt buying, not which, let's just see. Okay, I think we're fine. Then you have another one which goes for $8,240, which is the Lee. All right, day token. It's epic. This one is legendary. There you go. With you also have this one. Currently 1,854, and this one's going for basically, let's see, about $464. Of course, you'll be able to earn, let's say, about 9 Cheelees or 18.6, in my opinion. I prefer calculating the half of that, realistically multiplying that by the current price of Lee token. I think I'm gonna be standing a chance of earning a $24 possibility. I think that on the $10 in 30 days increase, right? Just earning $24 in 30 days mean I'm gonna be earning way above my price of purchase. I think that one looks actually very interesting for me to do. I think before we actually get there, I think we have to come to the point of signing up, right? I would show you right there. But this is it. Attention is something that is the old thing, right? In the social world, right? From Instagram to TikTok, every particular user handle or users handle wants attention. From likes to retweet to repost, whichever one it is, or maybe thread, retread, whatever it is right now. I think it's just what it is at your earning level, right, will depend on the daily attention cap and the coin cap. So you can command more attention, right, by the feeds you viewing and whatever content you're putting out there. I think you have to start by getting the app, right, which I think I would click on right and see, get the app either on Google Play, right, and of course on what do you call this, Google Play and smartphone. I will try to get one on the smartphone with my with scanning right away. I would scan that right away and see how to go over this, right? I think I'm not gonna, I'll try to see if I can just do that right away. But of course, I'm saying this is the way you get the whole thing sorted out. I'm telling you, it's so funny that at the same time you have so much to really enjoy by really interact and interfering with Cheelee. I'm coming. I want to check for scanning this thing. Let's do this right away. And then I think basically we've been able to introduce you to the possibility of Cheelee on board. It's interesting, right, that we're having this with Cheelee. I think it's interesting that we're seeing those possibility with Cheelee. I just scanned the app on my smartphone right now. I don't know if you all can see the phone, but of course I think you all are already aware of the fact that I did. So it's taking me obviously to Play Store, which of course we'll be heading over to, and see how the whole thing works. I'm not sure, but it's possible we come back for a review. Yeah, currently it's has about 500,000 downloads. Wow. Watch, play, and end. That's what Cheelee is about, WPE. I think it's quite cool, in my opinion, if I would say. Yeah, that you have in that. Hey, please send. Okay. Hello, are we together? Hi. Yeah, that's very interesting to watch about Cheelee, and I want to see if we can yeah, drop red packets in the live room today, which I think would be very cool if we can, as much as we want to also do, right? So let's see. Okay, what do we have, please? All right, so okay, Okay, let's do it this way. Drop in red bucket on L35 long token, please. If you don't know how the token works, you might want to go sell it off. This is just for those in the live room. If you're not live, you cannot actually have access to this red packet that we're going to be sending right away. I think it's so necessary for you to actually be in the live room, you to have access to these. I don't know how much that's going to worth. Oh, cool. It can be sent. I wish I can send that right away. Yeah. Okay. Whichever way, we're going to be checking how to get that into the whole thing. Well, let's continue, please. I think that's something I want to. I'm already downloading Cheelee, installing that already on my application phone. I'm going to be looking out for how that's going to be. I'll get a review back later on. The whole thing continues. So, we are at least introducing Cheelee, and we're discussing about how this token of great importance. Well, if you're just joining, ensure you're following us on gate.io. Get over to Gate and click on follow. You'll be able to have more access to many of our videos, and you will learn a lot. I'm telling you, because yeah, as regards the market, I tell you, Cheelee possibility. Well, let me walk you through the tokenomics quickly. I have already talked a little about that from coin market perspective. Let's look into the Cheelee tokenomics from the website IO, and I think that's the best so far you can get. This is going to be at the top of the analysis, and I hope you're enjoying this, because that's the game and that's the point. So you all can learn something great, right, about this whole tokenomics. All right, yeah, that's it. So yeah, let's make this whole thing count. Ensure you're following us here on Gate.io, right? Beauty tokenomics. I am gonna be going through the old, talking right from here, and of course, in my opinion, definitely you get a review back. Possibly the network right there, so we don't waste our time. We have to get over to Cheelee. Today it's gonna be on the 5th day, 60 or 71 hours and 23 hours plus. Yeah, 2 days and 23 hours basically. Now you will be saying you'll be able to blah 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 when you get over to get. This is the thing you want to do. Do you know? This is the thing you want to do is that you want to head over, right? You want to head over to wait for this to come on. It's taking time. Get over to gate.io. When you get the home page displayed, when it is displayed, we try and get these many things done at the same. Please toggle over this button and switch over to where put it. And make wallet, of course, get over to NFTs and get onto exchanging in that same way. Well, you have OTC bank transfer, you have prices where you can always have a lot of price feed, right? You have different ways to trade. Of course, you must have heard of spot, convert, margin. You might not know convert, but of course, it's one way you convert. Margin, leverage trading, which of course is one quite cited with the derivatives, of course, quite comparable. But of course, to get over to CHEEL, low spot, convert, margin, leverage option, just move the cursor right there, and then you have a lot of coins. Well, not to go down back and forth and scroll, taking your scrolls like that. Simple thing to do is get over to the space bar and impute your appear. Click on that, and when you click, it's going to be loading. Once it loads and the display is on, tada, you have a lot of things to really interact with. Well, if it were the case that possible from trading view, right, the price is going to be in 2 days and 23 hours time. That's why you have to get it on your dollar right over to gate.io. Be ready to purchase Cheelee, right? Yeah, simple thing to do is to buy, use your limit prices or your market price. Market price allows you to buy to look at an instant. You click market and you don't have a price dollar worth of $100. If you so want to get Cheelee at 0.100 Cheelee, because you can see as we're changing, of course, manipulating the prices, the total, the price in dollars, and the price, the amount in dollars, and the price of Cheelee. You have there. We are of course changing the amount we want to buy. The dollar units we want to buy, and also the price we want to buy. That's very, very simple. Now, that being said, it brings us to the point that see, you can actually set a price that will not peak, because the whole buys and sells of Cheelee works on other books and trades. Now, you have to note something very important. If you want to buy, Cheelee, of course, someone is going to be selling it to you definitely in the market, and so that is how you get to know, right, that you're going to be having CHEEL. Are we together? Now, this is the game. When you want to buy your CHEEL, right, here on Gate, the other books actually be going faster and faster. I'll show you a typical example of how the books are when we're done with this simple analysis, right? Yeah. So now will not peak. Even if you get over here, right, and Cheelee is trading at around, let's say, $13. I will sell Cheelee for one going for $1,000. It will get there, but it might not be at the same time. It might take a lot of time. It might take months, right? Depending on the price actions of Cheelee. Very, very important. So, well, the best way to get Cheelee at an instant at a go market order, either for the buying or the selling. So you can sell Cheelee market no matter the trading price you want to sell it at that time, and that's what market is about. If you want to buy Cheelee, also you can also I think stuff is that, yeah, if you want to buy Cheelee at the market, you can also use that with the market. That's the point. Not I hope this really makes sense, and I hope there's no little discussion in your end. I hope you'll have be able to grasp as much as possible necessary information that will actually get you to begin to make the most of trading Cheelee here on Gate.io. Well, that being said, I want to show you what other books look like. Like I said, let me take you to let me take you to Bitcoin to show you the symbol. Talking about token ticker CHEEL USDT, you have options displayed, and there you impute BTC USDT. When you impute BTC, you have the options. Click on that. It's trading at $25,810 here on Gate.io. There you go. So you have a lot of other books, a lot of candlesticks. This is how Cheelee will be displaying in a couple of few days. Sorry about this. All right, so yeah, basically for us, our opinion, we are still saying that Bitcoin is sitting on a critical demand zone right here, and until it breaks this point way below, we can't have any reason, right, in our opinion, to think, well, definitely, you know what, hold every one Bitcoin that is in your wallet. My own opinion, it's not anything close to financial advice. So for me, I'm here on Gate.io. You have to go and listen to that that video, and of course learn what we just discussed about what we call the NFP news impact in the market possibility. Yeah, that's the truth. So I want to bring out a tool, right, get like around 33k for retrace BTC price analysis, right? But I think it's important, hey, for us to have so much to talk about, so you all can actually have so much maximize when it comes to interacting, taking better advantage, right, of the whole well, I say trading possibility, but analysis to premium the whole possibility on what's it called, on Cheelee. So I think for example, I'm expecting Bitcoin to pump about 20-25% for between the beginning of September, before we enter the end of September. That's my opinion, right? And that's because we have a lot of things and positive news already lined up. Think of the BlackRock ETF getting its approval soon, right? Think of the recent win that Grayscale out of the United States SEC, right, at the court. Think of the recent court ruling by the United States court, United States judge from New York, who ruled against how the ruling not only made Uniswap to get vindicated, but also highlight the fact that ETH also is a commodity. And think of all of those happening right at the same time in the final month in Q3. All seem to be very concurrent, preparing everyone to understand that we are really in a critical bull market. And come with me to understand some important metrics when it comes to estimating when to sell and when not to sell some tokens. Come to think of it, Cheelee, for example, is currently trading according to the market price we have on the website at $13.11. It has a maximum market capitalization of 1 billion Cheelee tokens. Now think of the fact that Cheelee get more buys, right? And of course, more people begin to get into want to get involved in. But I think for me, I want to actually check into the trading and cryptocurrency. I must tell you also is risky. And these are the things you must be aware about. Think long term. Think what you want to do in the short time. And of course, be very, very intense about your goal. Now, come with me to the tokenomics. Like I promise, it's already displayed, and think of what make you look at this together. Like I said. Now, sorry, that looks so zoomed in. Make it better this way. So Cheelee is best described as a short platform, right, where GameFi mechanics where users can earn by watching the video feed, right? That's Cheelee for you. I think, it's important to let you all know, right, that Cheelee is the one that brings so much of this possibility, and users actually stand the chance of earning, right, by just being a part of the social application, the social possibility, the social media, right? That's the truth. So now the mission of Cheelee is simple, right? It is to provide everyone the armful and then an equitable opportunity to monetize your time on social media, right? I mean, some of us, like myself, I'd say I sometimes I use almost an hour reading news, right? Just to get informed and stay informed, learning every day. Sometimes you have to just stick alongside to social media applications, which I think is something very, very phenomenal. And then you have Cheelee saying, you know what, well, our mission is very simple. We want to make you stay on social media, but this time around, doing it with a sense of duty, doing it as a sense of job, doing it to earn, doing it not to just waste away while with your time. And I think that's something that Cheelee is pushing. Well, that's not even where we're going to. We want to just let you know something, that Cheelee is launched on the BNB blockchain. Very, very important. And CHEEL, CHEEL, is a governance token, all right, of the Cheelee ecosystem. think that's something every one of you want to all know, right? Very, very important at the same time. So I think I want to just drop something in the chat room here on Gate. Yeah, the mission, all right, the Cheelee's mission, let me put it that way. Cheelee's mission, all right, Cheelee's mission is to provide, yeah. So there you go. Cool, isn't it? Now, this vision of Cheelee is to ensure that you can also enjoy different gimmick and social finance mechanism, because this allows you to level up your data glasses. Your data glasses is just like your entry point. It's just more like it's more like the the route you take to enter into the massive ecosystem of Cheelee. And I tell you, this allows you to, I mean, the data glass allows you to level up with Cheelee. You can actually level up your data glasses, yeah. And this token CHEEL, right? CHEEL, right, will be what will be used for voting, right? On-chain governance, voting more like a DAO, right? Voting for features, procedure in the future. Very simple. And then you go with the amount that was raised, right, when Cheelee started off is it was $3.7 million, $3.75 million, right? In the seed round, it was selling at 0.01, 0.08. That's very strange. I'm serious. That's one thing about information. So I tell you, so those who actually got this 100 load of Cheelee, right, at 0.08, got about 1,250 Cheelee, which definitely will be selling for like 16K now, right? It's so it's so funny, right? I'm telling you. So yeah, that's one power of information, and that's one thing we're telling you about. They're telling you about. During this time, you're not seeing late. It's all depending on the information you all have gotten. And I tell you, that's one thing about Cheelee. The lead token, which of course is the counter token, also used for in-app expenses. It's an all-in app. Cheelee's application is an all-in-app transactions carried out with this internet token of limited emission. It has a maximum supply of 7 billion, or like CHEEL has 1 billion. CHEEL that has 1 billion, yeah, 1 billion. Yeah, 1 billion maximum capitalization, 1 billion confirmed. Now, Cheelee, on the other hand, will be automatically accrued, right, to in-app for watching the feed. When you're watching feed, you keep accruing Lee tokens, which of course, if you'd follow us from the very start, we explained, I think you've got to check that particular section. We explained how that the Lee tokens can be used to level up, and when you level up, it's time the chance to earn more CHEEL. You can use, and when you earn more CHEEL, you can also, conversely use the funds to also level up your data glass, which of course increases chances to also earn more, and it's all a whole wonderful experience. I think that's been said. I want to implore you all to look out for the price actions of Cheelee in the days to come here on GateLive. It's the rounds for those who had invested was about 18 months. Then after 6 months, it's all linear investment sort of. And yeah, there was airdrops. I'm not sure if they were, but yeah, there was community drop. Yeah, about 1 million, 1.25 million units of CHEEL token were dropped or given as community drops. Yep, 36 months. Then the TGE, there you have the old governance and the protocol, the advisors, liquidity. It's all wrapped up with a lot of definition of the token sales strategically. And the funds were being used for development, marketing, product and beta scaling up, and of course a whole lot of it were used for liquidity provision. And there you go about CHEEL. I think this basically captures your vision of CHEEL, and we look forward to actually interfering with the price action here on Gate. Should Bitcoin pump increase the old CHEEL pump? Well, it's a huge possibility. And I tell you, we're not really set for that. Definitely that's how we get into the app. The roadmap of CHEEL is as simple as this. They have vision, which is broken down into quarters. I think you all actually have every opportunity to learn about what CHEEL does. Right, here you go. You open the roadmap so you all can see right away. Let's open this and come right down here. Are we hearing me, please? Yeah, let's do this like this. So you have Q1, wow, for 2021, that's when it's been literally up. So Q1, all along that here, you have Q2, you have in Q1 2023, Cheelee but have released, of course, the release a token, and listing was in 2023. So they've been building all along when the bull market seemed to be around the corner, even till when the bear market hit in 2022. So now you have Cheelee starting to push more and more product out there because they've been able to increase organic growth, in my opinion. And I think, yeah, it's it's important and of course interesting at the same time to watch how Cheelee is, in my opinion, evolving as a token of great, utility. Well, I don't know what you all are thinking about Cheelee, but I think we all have been able to learn some important thing about Cheelee now. The ecosystem has captured a lot of people's mind with the real-time solution they've been able to deploy, which I bet to let you know that it's been so interesting. Interesting. So whatever it is you have in mind, let me know. I think we've been able to do important discussion, in my own opinion, that Cheelee, sorry, is so wide. I'm going to be reducing this so we can actually see this better. So I want to appreciate you for joining us right here on the Cheelee discussion. So yeah, I mean, it's been so great. We're gonna be ramping this up soon. All right, let's see. I think one thing I would just is I can actually open Cheelee on trading and auto analysis. So should Bitcoin pump? What do you think? I think Cheelee is gonna be pumping. I don't know what you think, but I think Cheelee is gonna pump. It's gonna pump 25%. Cheelee is gonna pump. How do I know? Let's just check trading view. Close up this whole thing on Cheelee. I don't know why this is just so woke. Yeah, let's see this please quickly. Okay, wait, it's coming on. Yeah, there you go. So I think, let me see if I can zoom this out a little bit. Actually, I was about showing you the trading part of Cheelee while I was also reading, right, that they literally launched their earning mechanics for content creators and of course and live broadcasts in Q4 this year. And there you go with how that strong possibility that Cheelee has actually onboarded. Well, I think in my opinion, Cheelee has been able to achieve so much in a very short time, right? And that actually tells you how intended and definitive they are about building and building. So I think the current bear market has actually taught everyone that if they cannot build, they actually cannot take the any project to anywhere further. And so that is the truth about that. Well, let me walk you through the Cheelee price action on TradingView for a short time. But of course, the best place to actually trade this token is here on GateLive as regards to the price actions analysis, because you'll find your trade chart inside the applications, and of course you'll be able to make your purchases after analyzing. It's all it's all in one app, kind of. Yeah. So back to Cheelee. I think I've got to show you Cheelee back again. The ticker symbol is CHEEL. And I want to appreciate you for coming. We're literally going to be rounding up in like 2 minutes, basically. There's 2 minutes or more in charting that we're going to be rounding up soon. Yep. It's coming on. All right, so let's see how this works and this whole thing goes about. So, okay, where are we? Yeah, we are going here. Yep, it's coming on. Okay. Once the chart comes on, I think, because I already said everything, Bitcoin is going to be pumping, right? In my opinion, I said Bitcoin is going to be buying. Don't forget, but Cheelee is going to be trading on the 5th of September 2023 at exactly 10 a.m. West African time. That's going to be like 9 a.m. UTC. Well, that's it. So yeah, CHEEL USDT. Here we go. CHEEL. Sorry, CHEEL USDT. Yeah, that is the price of Cheelee, right? Yeah. Right as well again. USDT or USD. Let's say USD. It's gonna be paired with USDT, right? Of course, as you've seen on. Yeah. Let me see if the chart is actually. Oh, it's not yet having data. Or it's not yet tradable. Let's see. But of course, I said the price action is currently around yeah, that price of $13. Yeah, so you can be expecting the belief that between maybe $10 and of course $12. This is just a market projection, I tell you. But of course, Cheelee is definitely already, I think in my opinion, retracing from the high point it rose to, because yeah, it has retraced about 23% after making a high mark, right? On CoinMarketCap, we can have the all-time high dancing around, I think, $17. I think that's what we saw. Yeah, $17.33. Now that was on February the 14th, and it seemed to be that was February, that was in July 14th, 2023, and it seemed to be down and trading, and the all-time low was in February, right? And that's trading at $3. Now it's currently at $13. I think we can only have a maximum points of Cheelee dropping to like $12, I think, because we have other blocks dancing around it. Whichever way, it's all gonna be well clear, right? In my opinion, tomorrow, sorry, next tomorrow, like in 2 or 3 days time, when Cheelee is gonna be trading, and I think that's gonna be, let me give the exact day, on the 5th of September. Is gonna be on a Tuesday, so I think there's gonna be the time Cheelee is gonna be trading here on gates.io. Well, I hope you've learned something about the Cheelee ecosystem. You've learned something about the token supply. You've learned something about it, the price action. I think, yeah, it has retraced, and after retracement, we have another bull leg right playing out. The price actions of market are simple, and takes a move like this upward, it retraces downwards only because we want to prepare for another longer push upward. So for us, seeing Cheelee taking a move like this from here, going like that, of course, coming around the zone could be for us a definite preparation, and we're right ready for another upward zone, which could definitely take Cheelee to a $20 higher point, or way more higher. I don't know if you're prepared for what's next for Cheelee. I think we've been able to talk about major market impact, which I think is also very, very necessary and a beautiful one. And that, I think, I'm going to call it a day from this point, and I appreciate you for joining us and sticking tuned. The best of the best is yet to come, and there you go. You're always welcome for trading with us here on Gate.io. Till we meet again, I remember your humble market analyst from Africa, David or Elgiod. Peace to you and bye.